Hello and welcome to my hot stream, Age of Rivals tutorial and first impressions. So this is an interesting little CCG hybrid, bringing together sort of civilization aspects or those Age of Empires with the traditional CCG card mechanics. Let's check out the tutorial. Basics. Age of Rivals is a competitive strategy game that takes about 15 minutes to play, which is perfect. You're one of two rulers competing to build the greatest ancient city. Good luck. I am Ziana, it looks like. Basics. First, let's learn the basics with a simple version of the game. Goal of Age of Rivals is to have the most points after 4 rounds. Find your points highlighted in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. You get points based on what you build for your city each round. Interesting. Cards represent the things you can build. Here you have 4 possible choices. Theater, Temple, Wisdom, and Joust. Cards with purple numbers, called Culture, generate points directly. This theater will give you 2 points because it has 2 culture. The cards also have a cost. Shown in the middle of the card, the theater costs 1 gold. You start the game with 20 gold, shown here in the upper left. Be careful not to run out. Choose one of these 4 cards to buy first. Click on a card. So, Temple Wisdom gives us the most. Big buy. Going for a cheap buy. Now you get to buy one of the cards your opponent didn't choose. Make another choice. He did it. He chose an arena. Okay. I can get another temple. Another temple. That's more points. Cards with red numbers called Attack. Score points by attempting to conquer distant cities for you. Player with the most attack cards gets the most bonus points. Great. Attack. These cards can also attack your opponent's cards during war, which you'll learn about in a separate tutorial. Got what, 2? Now, buy 4 more cards. Try to get as much culture and attack as you can without running out of gold. That's going to be tough. I've got what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6 and 3. I'm not sure if there's a stage after this. We saw 4 stages. So maybe I need to go with some cheap stuff. Maybe get a Legion. Leave the Ballista behind. Three more cards to go. Crusaders have 3. I'm assuming this is attack or defense. Yeah, it's just attack. Chariots, Legion, Spearmen. Chariots sound nice. But for 3 gold and 2, I'd rather have this, Crusaders. Let's mix it up. Two more cards to go. Oh no! I could get a... Oh, okay. Get 4... These 2, Gladiators and Theater. Oh, and we've switched over. And yes, of course. If you run out of gold, you can get 3 more by clicking on a card you can't afford. But doing so wastes a turn. Okay. Valkyries. What? Cost 5? Ah, it gives you 1 culture, that's why. Don't see the point of that. Gold for waste. How strange was that? Next phase is conquests. All your attack cards will now send out attacks to help you conquer cities. Ah, here we are. Conquer war score. Boom, boom, boom. So you have more attacks than the other player. You will conquer this city and earn the 6 points reward. Yeah, of course. Look at this. Massive. Okay, score and then end. We will now skip to the scoring phase where you earn points from your culture cards. Yeah, you just don't have a chance. No. Congratulations, you won this round, 19 to 14. This was a very simple version of the game. Now let's tackle some advanced concepts. And let's do it properly. Okay, here we go. Conquest. In a real game, there are always 3 cities that can be conquered. Bigger cities reward more points. In this case, you have 3 attackers and your opponent only has 2, so you conquer the first and best city with your strongest attackers. And you lose 1. Now you both have the same number of attackers, so the tie is broken by whoever has the highest value attacker. 4 is higher than 2, so you conquer the next city as well. And the next one as well. Now your opponent has more attackers. Oh, so he wins the last city, even though your last attacker is a higher value. Having more attackers is more important than having high value attackers. Abilities. Now let's learn about special abilities that make each card unique. Okay, now this is getting complicated. Look at this. Most cards have special abilities that can help you win. Interesting. Notice that each card also has a type, such as infantry or artistic. You can highlight those and see them as well. Abilities are often affected by these types of cards you have. Here's an example. The weaponsmith gives 3 attack to a friendly infantry or mounted card. Cool. Again, like a normal Civilizations game or Age of Empires. Over the mouse over each ability, read more about it. As you choose your cards, try to take advantage of their abilities. Artistic, culture. Makes one attack permanently more valuable. Well, I think that's infantry. Again. It's strong when you have 2 infantry together. Combined with a... That is a... Does not say. I'm going to say it's artillery. Make the enemy lose gold. Make an ally permanently stronger. 1 infantry or cavalry gains 3 attack. Yes, we saw that. Okay, buy a card. Which one do we want? Gains 2 culture. Has +2 attack. This is a nice little 4 for 2 if you have 2 more infantry. I like this one as well. Let's get the weaponsmith. Spearman or phalanx. So far, angry mob. I'm gonna take the phalanx. And then probably take another phalanx if he doesn't take the phalanx. Otherwise, yeah. He might take the raiders in response. Nope, he took an arena. Your opponent managed to trigger an ability. Great. The arena gives the angry mob 2 bonus culture. Abilities. Keep trying to get as much culture and attack as you can. We have gain 2 or 6 at the end of turn. Around. 1 cavalry gains 2 culture, which I think we saw something similar down there. Adds +1 culture if 2 of these eyeballs are holy. An Epic of Gil. Gain 3 culture after scoring. Well, maybe the gambling hall? Holy Knights gain 1 culture for each allied holy. Okay. Swap culture with enemy bought at the same time. Most recent enemy attacker as cavalry. Loses half their attack. Next purchase is free. Okay. For 3, so we can get something really expensive. It's got 1 culture. Yeah, he's going for the culture. I'm not getting anything. Ah, but we can still get the next purchase for free. Look at that. 6. Gain 1 for each. Yes, it's the same thing. I didn't get to see what the expense of some of these as well. Let's take it. And I need that meditation hall because I need the holy, right? Gain 1 for each allied holy. And it has +1 if you have 2 holy, which I only have 1 holy. Grab it. Duplicate. Oh, I did get to duplicate enemy's choice. Boom. And that's working in his favor really well. No! I've not done great with this one, I don't think. Okay. I've lost that one. Easily lost that, yeah. Did not go for the culture. Looks like your opponent won this round, 17-11, but that's okay. A full game lasts 4 rounds. That's what I thought, because we've got things that trigger at the end of rounds. And we're back to the cards. City cards. The cards you bought are still part of your city, and you will keep them for the whole game. Okay. In rounds 2 and 3, you will start with 4 of your current cities, cards chosen at random, and then buy 4 new ones. Alright. Okay, let's see. We need some holy then. But in the final round, you can choose any 8 of your cards. That covers the basics. Play the next tutorial to learn about war. Woot! Got some coins. War. War never changes. Let's learn about war. The war phase happens in every round after the conquer phase. During war, each side tries to knock out the other side's cards. First, both sides send their attacks over as damage. Oh wow, cool. This number, called armor, represents how much damage a card can absorb before it gets knocked out. So we got a new stat. You must decide which of your cards will get hit by all this damage that your opponent sent at you. Any card hit by damage will lose that much armor. Yes. If a card still has armor left, it survives, although now it has less armor for future rounds. If a card loses all its armor, it will get knocked out. Knocked out cards can't do anything and do not score any points. Excess damage left over usually just goes away. It's a good idea to put big attacks on smaller armor cards so you can ignore the excess damage. But this doesn't work if the armor is less than half the damage. In that case, half the damage will split off and still need to be assigned somewhere else. Oh, great. Great, it's going to get more complicated. Try to keep all your culture cards alive so they can score points. Click on a card to place the 9 damage. Ugh. They're all going to take it badly. I need to keep my culture, it says. Stone wall is going to go down. Five, that'll survive and be weak for the next one. No, that's not. It's only got 5 toughness. I could chuck it at this guy. Split! The damage split in half because it was assigned to a card with less than half as much armor. But sometimes that's the best choice. Okay, go on that. Last 2. There. I think I lost out pretty bad there, right? I lost 2, he lost... Oh, yeah, he lost 2 as well. Only surviving cards can score points, okay. And he won that one. This is the sad part. At the end of your round, one of your knocked out cards gets permanently ruined. It will lose its abilities and most of its stats. This is my wall. And the phalanx. The rest of your knocked out cards get restored, but with 1 less armor and without any bonuses they may have gained. Oh. Permanent damage. Cards that were not knocked out stay damaged. They do not automatically heal. Remember that anytime a card gets knocked out, there's a risk it will get permanently ruined. Play last tutorial to learn about resources, income, and taxes. And all those coins. Come, let's learn about gold and how to get more of it. Round 1. Income. This is your income, which is how much extra gold you will get each round, so it's okay to spend all your gold because you'll get 8 more for the next round. These are discount resources. If you have them, you don't have to pay full price for cars. Let's have a look at those. Horses, great for mounted. Training, great for underworld. Stone for fortified, and learning, great for holy. Resources. You can get resources and extra income by buying one of these economic cards. Click on the card you want to buy. All the resources are useful, so pick any of them. What do we want? Stone, some gems, crafts, some wood. Wood and stone would be good. Can't wait for Western trade. Look at the stone wall. This card, it has stone discounts. Since you have that resource now, you don't have to pay the full cost of 3. Okay. Cool. Look, now the stone wall only costs 2. The resource frame turned blue, so you know you're getting a discount. But watch out, the gems next to stone wall card has a red frame because your opponent has that resource and you don't. If you buy a card with a red resource frame, your opponent gets 1 free gold because, of course, you're trading for that material. Try to avoid buying cards with red resource frames. Okay. Without resources, you won't be able to afford the more expensive cards later in the game. Try to get 3 or 4 economic cards each game. One last rule, if you have extra gold left over at the very end of the game, you'll get 1 point for every 1 gold. Yeah, victory point. For every 2 gold, I should say. And that is it. Get those coins. You can always access the tutorial rulebook for learn button on the main menu. Okay. You bought a pack. Look at this retro style. Clicky. 3 cards in a pack. Naval blockade. Block 1 draft choice if you have 2 houses. Look at all these resources. This is an interesting game. This is gonna take some work. Knock out enemy, infantry, or cavalry. Get your resources, your trade. Yeah. Blind bolt throwers. A lot of people complain about this. 3. Attack enemy in same spot. RNG. And we got missions. Way! Thank you for the gold. Okay, shut that down. View the rule book. Win 1 game against the hard computer, win 1 game against the normal computer. And look at that rule book. Rule book. Thanks. Obviously, if you're done the tutorial, and this is something I'm going to be doing a lot, you're going to need to go back over the rules afterwards. There's a lot to learn in this game. Looks very deep. And tips. Gets that gold. Yeah. And that is it. I'm going to leave it there. Definitely going to check this out on one of my hot streaming Saturdays. Really want to give it a good try. Very, very deep looking game. Not going to be easy. I hope it doesn't go as bad as my Gwent, because, oh my god, Gwent was horrible for me. I did not like Gwent at all. I was not any good at it. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, check out my other CCG content on the channel. Got quite a lot of it. Very long series of Hex. Got the Tavern Brawl series as well. A few other new games that are coming out. Check them out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.